here with Sacktown Benelli. Today we're doing some winter project. It's just January 1st, 2022, so Happy New Year to everybody out there. I've got my Benelli somewhat taken apart. Got my fairings, front fairings off. Side fairings attached to the pillion seat, all removed, exposing the frame, the tank, the electronics, etc. And on the ground is kind of what the project is that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be putting some rock lights. These are light pods as opposed to light strips, used for lighting up vehicles. There's 4 in this particular pack, and if I remember, I'll link the sites to them. I bought a 4 wiring harness for it. It's probably going to be a bit long, from Nightlight, and it's got the 4 attachments, so I'll be able to wire that up to the specific pods. To attach the pods, rather than drill in the frame and use the hardware that they have in their box, there's a pod with the wiring, and it comes with a back, so you're supposed to put it on a bar, and it's concaved here, so you would attach it to a bar, something like that. But I'm not looking to put it in a bar necessarily configuration attachment. So I've also got some dual-sided 3M duck lock tape, and I'm going to use those to mount it. Also, I don't like the switch on here because it doesn't light up, so I bought one that will light. I'll kind of trade those out. That's the project I've got going here today on my little Benelli. So I haven't been riding much, haven't been making too many videos, but I figured now's kind of a good time. The sun is shining and the rain's gone. Christmas is over. I go back to work on Monday. Today's Saturday, the first of the new year, so I thought I would tackle some projects I've kind of put off, and one of them is this wiring kit, so I'm going to try to wire it up. But the other one is also, I'm going to be removing my Benelli stickers, and I'm kind of going with a P-40 Warhawk. That's a World War II airplane, Curtiss P-40 Warhawk. It was used by the Flying Tigers to defend China before America entered World War II. And those airplanes are very distinctive. They're the ones with the tiger shark teeth mouth around the engine cowling of those World War II fighter aircraft. And I'm going to I've already got some stickers. They're inside. I'll show those off, and that may be the other video. But yeah, going to do that and take care of business. Put these light pods in, and the next video I do, maybe I'll do the stickers. And when I'm doing projects, I bought these a set of 4 of the magnetic bolt holders, so everything in this one is for my fairings, the front fairings. This was left side fairings, this one right side fairings, and they're magnetic, so they stick pretty well. Keeps my bolts from getting lost. So that's what we're going to be working on. So my first step is I'm going to take a look at the placement for the 4 light pods. First light pod is going to go under the tail, behind the pipes, light up the back wheel. Another one will come up under the front. I don't really want to throw wire across to the forks or whatever, so I may put it low down here on the frame. I may put it down here. We'll see kind of what happens. And then I'm thinking one inside up here and symmetrically up in here on the other side, so each engine side, left and right sides, get illuminated. That's the initial plan. Wish me luck. By the time this comes out, if everything works out right, it'll be complete, but nevertheless, or it won't. Maybe this will be a cluster F and won't go anywhere, in which case it'll never see the light of day. figure out how much of this I want. I'll do just about this portion of it. Cut some of this off, and you come back and stick it to itself. And kind of like Legos, you'll hear it clip in. And that's how I'm getting my measurement. And you peel. Stick. And then when it comes time to mount it, I peel this side and stick it to the underside. So we're going to go do that now at the back end. You may have to just drill a little hole. I think that's what I'm going to do. Instead of guesswork, I'm going to go top down. Alright, so I didn't film the entire placements on the pod lights, but I did end up drilling down through the battery compartment and mounting it right there. And I drilled through here. And I used some silicone waterproof clear sealant, and I put it around on the inside of the wire and dabbed a bit on the outside because you don't want water getting up in here. Then I mounted the glow light right up in here, ran the wire in here. For the front end, I ended up putting it right up here. And on this side, the glow light is right here. So I changed out their clips. I'm going to do the heat gun shrink wrap with a bit of solder in the middle to connect the wirings up. So that's how we're going to proceed. Got my wiring down here, front's there. Mid here, and reconnect it here, shortening a lot of this particular wiring. This is how much I cut out just going to the front. So let's get after it. And I ended up removing their clips and doing heat gun shrink wrap solder to get it done. And here's kind of what it looks like now that she's got the glow kit done. When I turn the switch, I still got to attach the switch, so I'm going to get a housing for it and either place it on this bar or in this gap right here, but either way, that's the last and final touch. Still haven't put the fairings and stuff on because I'm working on the sticker kit for the P40 Warhawk deal, but here's what the bike looks like with the glow kit. So a little blue light, make me a little bit more visible at night. So I've got the one in the front. It's just pointed down at the wheel and front shock, so it doesn't blind and it doesn't mess with my headlight for oncoming, but it does cast a nice light on that wheel. I've got the glow light on the left side if I'm seated on the bike doing the engine, and again on the right side if I'm seated on the bike, and in the back as well. So that's what she looks like when she's done.